Hey everybody, welcome to JoKin Drums on Drum Talk TV. I'm Jon Kinsting, and that little snippet was from Rosanna, originally done by Toto. And what you were hearing is my take on the drum part along with that song. Now, originally, the drummer was Jeff Porcaro, wonderful drummer. Basically, along with Bernard Purdie, the king of the shuffle, the halftime shuffle, and in this case, Rosanna Triplet shuffle. Let's take a listen to my part that I was playing minus the music, so we can kind of focus on the drum part. Let's take a look at some notation. This is a series of 16th note triplets that basically represents the feeling for this triplet beat. Okay? Continual 16th notes and indicated here on the hi-hat. Now, if we wanted all these notes to be played verbatim on the hi-hat, we sort of have a problem coming up. If we were going to play those 16th notes all with the right hand, it would be like this. Obviously, you have to have really, really fast hands, which, granted, I don't have. Okay? So, having said that, there are some players that do choose to use the triplets exclusively with the right hand on the hi-hat. Check out Giuseppe San Giorgio, a contributor to Drum Talk TV, and his playing of such triplets. Now, if you're like me and don't have the fast hands of someone like Giuseppe, okay, another approach is to do this. And here's the notation for this alternate approach. Notice we have basically the same string of triplets, but we're dropping out the middle note of each triplet. And that would look and sound like this. I added little embellishments at the end, but that is easier to play, obviously, doesn't require so much speed, and a lot of players use this. Now, what I've used with my Rosanna triplets is sort of a compromise, a middle ground between the two approaches that I've outlined. So here's the notation for this compromise approach. Notice we really have the structure of this. Okay, which we have determined is easier to play, but it doesn't give us full triplets. And so, if you'll notice, between the notes I've got these red arrows. Those are the rest slots, middle notes of each triplet. And the idea is here that we can throw in notes from other instruments, specifically snare drum or bass drum, to complete the full triplet. Now, what I'm going to do initially is play this pattern, and it's not going to sound very useful, but it'll help give you the idea. I'm going to play the pattern and put the middle notes all on the snare drum. Okay. Notice a couple things. That middle note, I'm playing it almost as a ghost note, so it's really quiet, on the snare because it's really a fill-in note. The second thing to notice is that look at the spot for 2 and 4. On 2 and 4, there's a hi-hat hit, not the strong snare drum hit that you would expect. So the notes, as we've looked at them so far, result in 2 and 4 being played on the hi-hat. Ideally, we want a solid 2 and 4 on the snare drum. So what I do is I alter the sticking a little bit to achieve that snare drum 2 and 4 as opposed to the hi-hat 2 and 4. Okay, before and after. This is before. And this is after. Before we conclude, here's Dan Shinder to take us out. He's playing reggae to a song called The Messenger by Bob Marley. And what I want you to do is listen for the similarities between what he's playing and the Rosanna Triplets that we've covered today. All right, later. Enjoy.